He only tasted a bit of the soil from the grave, and instantly knew that the deceased had lost something important. That was why her soul was lingering in the human world. Sure enough, he was right. The deceased's grandson, in memory of his grandmother, had secretly taken away her false teeth. Jack was a well-known occultist. One day, his sorcerer friend came to him, asking for help in relocating a wealthy man's ancestral grave. If the job was done, they would be rewarded with $500 million. Attracted by such a huge fortune, Jack agreed without hesitation. But as soon as he arrived near the rich man's ancestral grave, he sensed something was wrong. There were many foxes around the burial site, and that was a highly dangerous omen. Standing on the grave, he looked around carefully, then told the rich man flatly that he could not take this job. With that, he turned around and left without looking back. His two companions were utterly confused, but Jack told them if anyone touched this grave, the three of them would most likely die tragically. There was something extremely evil buried underneath. That night, the rich man came to them again, begging for help to save his child. Because of the thing under the grave, his son had been cursed with a strange illness, crying endlessly from the moment he was born. Jack still wanted to refuse, but Anna stepped in and agreed on his behalf. She had thought of a way to shift the risk, by using pigs as sacrificial offerings. During the process of opening the grave, they would transfer the misfortune onto the pigs. Soon, they completed all the preparations. With her assistants chanting, Anna began the ritual. When the moment came, 5 young men born in the year of the pig started digging up the grave. Before long, the interior of the burial site was exposed before them. Jack quickly stepped forward and pulled away the red cloth on the ground, revealing a lavish and expensive coffin. Once the coffin was lifted out, Jack tossed a coin into the pit, then instructed everyone to make sure they filled the pit back up with earth. But just as he was escorting the coffin away, a venomous snake suddenly slithered out of the graveyard. Panicked workers chopped the snake in half with a shovel. To their horror, the snake let out a piercing scream, the scream of a woman. The sight left the workers completely stunned. Ignoring Jack's warnings, they dropped their shovels and fled the cemetery in terror. Meanwhile, as Jack escorted the coffin away, the very next morning he rushed back to the gravesite, only to discover the pit had not been refilled. Even worse, more foxes had suddenly appeared around the place. The more he thought about it, the more uneasy he felt. So he grabbed a shovel and began digging again. What he uncovered left him utterly shocked. Beneath the earth was another coffin, and this coffin was placed upright.